Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Expos. Cincinnati have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Charlie Lee will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now to the plate, Dave Kahn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Dave Kahn.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
In now, Eddie Miller. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting first, the center fielder, Cesar Trevino.
Throw over to the bag. So now to the plate, Cesar Cedeno, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Johnny Bench.
Now it'll be Johnny Bench. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Miller leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Right three called, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Frank Masters is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And now, Tim Raines. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Quick out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
At the plate now, Stefan Segui pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andre Dawson.
Ready now is Andre Dawson. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey! One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Dan Ritson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is good.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box, number 16. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here comes the 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a line drive. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is cut. The right field. Mike Valley.
So the next to bat will be Mike Valley. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
At the plate, Alex Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Marti gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. At the plate now is Gary Carter. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the 2nd inning.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Tim Pollock, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball
Didn't
one.
quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Oliver.
Standing in now, Al Oliver. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
To the plate now, Warren Marti, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
One ball, one strike.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cedeno is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. And now in the box, Frank Masters. 9-1-2 due up.
Frank Masters.
And now the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dave Kahn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
In now, Eddie Miller. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Lined hard toward right center. Marti gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now into the box, Chris Spire.
Not shortstop, Chris Spire.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a line drive. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Charlie Lee.
And now here is Charlie Lee. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
That's popped up. Number 16 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30, Tim Raines.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So now to the plate, Cesar Cedeno. He flew out in his last AB.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Bench.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bench. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Dan Ritson. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Grounded weakly to the left. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Into the box, number 16, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in will be Stefan Segui. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cedeno is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Next up, Andre Dawson. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The catcher, number 8, Carter.
Stepping in next, Gary Carter singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Drilled to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Mike Valley. He singled first time up.
The right fielder, Mike Valley.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So here is Alex Trevino. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Frank Masters, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. At the plate now, Dave Kahn, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. In the air out to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Tim Pollock. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Next, it'll be Al Oliver, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pollock stands at second with no outs. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now back, right fielder, Warren Marti.
Up next, Warren Marti. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Marti carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And he got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch on the way. Chris Spire is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Now to bat, Eddie Miller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Eddie Miller.
Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cesar Cedeno.
Next, here is Cesar Cedeno. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Next up is Johnny Bench. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
The next 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Carter recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. So here now's the pitcher, Charlie Lee.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valley has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tim Raines.
Next to hit, Tim Raines. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Stefan Segui, high in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready now is Dan Ritson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Marti moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Valley.
Now at the plate here is Mike Valley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now into the box is Alex Trevino, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 35, Frank Masters.
Next up, Frank Masters. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The set and the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And stepping in, Andre Dawson.
The center fielder, Andre Dawson.
From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
So now to the plate, Gary Carter. Now that's popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Digging in will be Tim Pollock. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Al Oliver. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Bill Lee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Bill Lee.
first pitch of the AB on its way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, left fielder, Eddie Miller.
Next to dig in, Eddie Miller. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball
Count
1.
1-0.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dawson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cesar Cedeno.
Stepping up is Cesar Cedeno. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Raines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Warren Marti. First offering. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Chris Spire. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Jerry White will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on its way. Soft liner to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Number 40 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Cincinnati bullpen does its job. We played 8 full, and we still have no score. Woody Fryman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So now here is Johnny Bench, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, here is Dan Ritson, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. grounded to the right. And there's out number 2.
Number 16.
Next, here is number 16, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Ball
Bases
one,
are
no
empty
strike.
here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That's a changeup off the mark, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Still no score. Into the box, Stefan Segui. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 96.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate now, Andre Dawson, as he'll swing and left a fly ball to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valley is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Big spot here, and it'll be Tim Pollock. A winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Up tonight, 1-0 the final. Montreal came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Woody Fryman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.